Well, today, it's all about the mashed potato. And these babies here are good. You need to try this recipe. And just for giggles, we threw a steak in on top, just to make it more manly. All we gotta do is cook it. We're gonna start out by prepping up the garnish for these taters. And that will be a bone-in ribeye, dry aged from Porter Road. Link in the description if you want to get yourself one. These babies are pretty good. And I'm not going to do much to it, except give it a good salt brine. That's it. We're going to hit it pretty heavy on all sides of this steak. We're going to just set it to the back. Let that salt work its magic and get up to room temp. Now get you about 10 ounces of homemade bacon, because it's good. Maybe a recipe will be coming one of these days. And 5 pounds of red potatoes. Cut them up in cubes and chunk them in a vessel of your choice. Fill it to the top of the taters with water and grab you some of this better than bouillon, roasted chicken broth, and mix it up 2 tablespoons to a cup of very hot water. Now that the bacon's done, let's just dry it out just a little bit. But don't throw the grease away, because you can wrap butts in it and ribs in it, all kinds of good stuff. And add that 1 cup of broth into these taters. Now we're going to add 7 cloves of garlic, a little salt, just because we can. Get it over here on high, and we're going to bring her up to boiling. Go ahead and grab you a pound of Monterey Jack, cut it in half, and use half of that. Or grate up half of it, because we're going to stick it in these here taters. MOJO tip of the day, my wife said if you put your spoon right here, it won't boil over. And it didn't boil over, so she must know what she's talking about. Now this is what the steak looks like after the salt does its magic. You can wash it off before you cook it, or not. It's up to you. And to cook it, simple. We're going to put it on a very hot grill, a minute between flips, and we're going 6 minutes, or until the internal reaches 123 degrees. This is what it looks like when it's done. Throw you some butter on there, wrap it up, put it on the back again till we get these taters finished. And that's what a tater looks like when it's done. Alrighty, get it drained, and we're going to add in 1 stick of butter, about a half to 3/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream, 2 dollops of daisy, and give her a coarse little mash right here with your tater masher. Then add the good stuff. The 1/2 pound of cheese, the 10 ounces of bacon, a little more salt for taste, about 2 or 3 dozen twists of pepper medley. Give her a good taste. And man, these things are good. But we could use just a little more pepper. That's it. They're good. They're good. As you can tell, I'm cleaning the masher and eating it. Kind of like licking the spoon in a cake mix. Alright, let's get the garnish cut up here. Don't want to waste none of that butter. Take it. Look here. Pretty smooth little cutting. You'll see here in a second for the reveal shot. There it is. That's the reveal shot for the day. A perfectly cooked steak. You know, we let that thing rest. She rose up to about 129 degrees. And that's what every man's steak should look like when he eats it. Maybe a little redder if you really manly. That's it. Good and tender. Got that dry aged flavor. Man, this is going to be a good garnish. Alrighty, now let's get my supper, because this is my supper. Fixed up. Get you a load of taters on the bottom. Get you a bottle of chives, because they didn't have any at the Walmart, so it was fresh. Put your steak on top. Then get you 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And while I was there, I picked up this truffle Parmesan rub, because my truffle sniffing pigs are dead. I ate them all. Mix that up and just drizzle it over that steak and potatoes. And there you have it. A manly supper. Doesn't get much easier or much better. And that's it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, and MOJO is